off the screen.
Yeah, that was cool. Yeah, I'm glad we got to share that moment together. I feel like we've all bonded. Damn. Well, it opened up the front yard. You know, now the yard looks a lot bigger. Dibbins. We are located in Venice, Florida. Oh, Mom got the camera out. Taking pictures of dead bodies over here.
This is my baby tree.
Oh, man. Yes, it's going to be projectiles now.
Yeah.
I know. What do we do?
Either back into us or to somebody else.
I mean, they're pretty heavy and they seem...
No,
we'll see.
That's like a fucking kite.
Well, what do we do with it? So that we don't... We got the tree guy that lives next door, but... Excuse me.
Hunkered down.
Knock, knock, knock. Yeah, taking care of their brand new baby. Cut them smaller. That's a whole lot of fucking work.
You're invited.
Anybody want to help? Let's have a
chainsaws and
yeah. Bring your own
beer.
chainsaw.
Please bring beer and chainsaws.
Yes, yeah, we see that on the news. Holy schmitz. Yeah, we have axes in case we have to axe our way through the attic and onto the roof when and if we flood. Shoot. Oh, who was that? Hold on, let me find you again. Where did I go? Carrie Socks. I've been waiting all morning for that to break. LOL. I'm gonna add you. Girl mom. Not here to be noticed, 35 and married. We should be friends. You got a situation. Thank you, Billy. Are you bringing the chainsaw and beer? Yep, well, at that point, we probably will be laughing still, Sky Blue. It is what it is. You can't do anything about it. Be safe out there. Yes, we are in Venus.
Are you from Mars?
Where are you at? Good morning. "12 to 16 feet surges." Yes, I did hear that. See, this is why I don't need to listen to the news, because all my people on here are letting me know. Letting me know all the...
Hey, Trisha, can you come in here and help us move this dresser real quick? The little one in the laundry room.
Yeah.
It's just awkward. I can't do it. I'll live shot you if you want.
stuck in the water, this Haitian lady. And we ended up rescuing some chickens of all things last night. And it was funny, if you guys caught the live stream last night, I sent the boys out to grab the chickens because the water was starting to flow over the beach, over the top of the parking barricade. And these chickens were trying to hide behind it. And I was like, man, should we rescue these things or what? And everybody in the chat was like, rescue them. 26,000 people following us is what they were saying before TikTok took our feed down. It was super annoying. They said it was dangerous and took our feed down. But we ended up rescuing these chickens. We caught them and they were like shaking. They were so happy. Right after we did it, here came the storm surge over the top of the seawall, right down on top of where they were, completely flooded the entire area. And it's all buried in sand now, because now it's all sand that was there from the beach. There's like not even a place where they could have even been water over. But let me turn it around. We have fires right now on Flagler Street. There's some buildings on fire, that are burning right now. We got crews trying to put them out. You could see it across from the airport. If you go in there, you could see flames shooting out the top of the buildings and smoke. But this is what happens when you live down here in the Caribbean. This is actually normal life, believe it or not. I gotta kind of step on the gas when I go through here because this is all sand dunes. I hate when people start getting out and walking. It's super annoying. It makes me have to stop.
Remember that car that passed us and you said they're gonna get stuck?
Yeah.
Look, they're stuck right now.
Yeah, I said I'm like, whoever's driving this car is gonna get stuck, and they did. They tried to turn around. Ready? All right, we're gonna go for it. Here we go. Shit. Okay, hang on here. I hope I didn't splash that guy. I wasn't trying to. Right here is some refugee rafts, guys. These are these Cuban refugees came here the other day, and their rafts were on that side of the road. And on the other side of the road and washed up and broke up on these trees here, these two rafts. They came over here together. We've been seeing a lot of refugee rafts coming over here. Even though they're getting sent back, they're still trying to come over because they're starving over there. They're literally starving. And we've been, it's super heartbreaking. We had a raft that we had to call the Coast Guard. We were forced to the other day because their prop fell off of their boat. And they were actually going the wrong way. They were paddling the wrong way. We tried to turn them around, but there was a huge storm blowing in, and they would have been casualties. All these kids on TikTok are trying to start it up like we're racist or something, and I'm like, these stupid people don't even realize that we have family that's from Cuba in our family. My sister's entire side of the family, that's where they come from. So we have nothing but love for the people of Cuba. It's heartbreaking what's happening over there right now. And I can guarantee you that in this storm, if there were people out there trying to come across like we've been seeing every day, they're dead. They did not make it. We find rafts out here all the time unmarked by the Coast Guard that definitely the people died, and they're broken up. You can see they just don't make it across, and I think people die out there every day that we never hear about. But we're 90 miles from Cuba. Cuba is that way. We're on the south side of Key West right now. This is the area that took the most of the damage because the winds were out of the south. You can see the wind's blowing pretty hard right now. Still blowing about 40 to 50 miles an hour. Well, Keiko Pillar, whatever your name is, you might get tired of hearing it or whatever, but if you didn't notice, we have people coming off and on here. They're asking us questions all the time. If you've ever run a live feed, right? So he asked how often we run into refugees. I used to run into them. I used to run into the refugees daily, and this is before Obama got out of office. My whole life before that, I ran into him several times a week. And then right before Obama got out of office, he got rid of the wet foot, dry foot policy, which stated basically that it got rid of their political refugee status, and they have to go home. They don't get to stay here when they make it over here. Before they had that. It was kind of an odd move that he did it right at the end of his presidency. It didn't make a lot of sense. A lot of us on both sides of the aisle were scratching our heads. It was kind of a weird move. And they stopped coming over. I didn't see any for years after that. Zero. Not even. It went from like seeing them every week to zero. And then from there, we saw refugees coming. All of a sudden, when the people started starving over there, they're on food rations over there. I've talked to a few Cubans that are coming from over there. They're on extreme rations. They're not allowed to eat beef. They're not allowed to commercial fish. And some of the people are not even getting their food rations, and they're starving. So with their leadership that they have over there and everything else, you can see the look of desperation when you see these people. I'm going to turn it around so you can see what's going on here. We're on the south side of Key West, but they are not doing well over there, and they're only 90 miles from our border. This is Key West, Florida. I know this gentleman earlier was so annoyed that I have to keep repeating myself, but I know that you guys are popping on and off. You're probably going to work and only able to check in here and there when you have time. But we're in Key West, Florida. Thank you, Indigo. And we have gotten up in the morning. We just checked on our boat. There's fires. There's a fire going on right now just north of us on Flagler Street across from the airport. Got some apartment buildings burning down. And yeah, so that's what's going on. Oh yeah, Tiff, you're welcome. I just wanted to share with you guys. We love this town, this little place. We're third generation charter fishing captains here. We've been living here all of our lives. My father was the first down here, and this is our town. We run fishing charters, long range fishing charters from Key West to the Dry Tortugas, and we're just out checking our town out, seeing how things are. Got some flooded vehicles, got some roof damage, a lot of sunken boats smashed up on the shoreline. And then we lose service. I don't know if we have towers down or what, but we lose service, and then I can't post it. There's like no service to post it, so I haven't been able to save them. So we just keep popping live streams. We're gonna go home and get those chickens in a little bit and release them. And yeah, that's kind of what's going on. Appreciate you guys. If you have any questions, just ask us. Grocery stores, I will say this, Publix is awesome. Every hurricane I've ever seen, they keep that grocery supply chain flowing. The state works really well with them. Publix they closed yesterday at 4 o'clock, and they're gonna be open all day today. The chickens are safe. They're at home in our living room in a thing. Yeah, the Cuban refugee thing wasn't really going on as much back then. Last year, it wasn't too bad. Rock Harley, yeah. I see your comment there. Yeah, it really just isn't a problem, or it wasn't a problem a year ago, but it's the whole world's economy and supply chain issues and everything else because of this COVID thing has just completely gone down the tubes. And a lot of countries, these poorer countries, they're massively affected by it. And I know right now you can see in